Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks Part 3. Somebody asked me, how would you put an outline and just change the back to black and not have the whole thing black? Well, what you can do is take a rectangle. These are all lines and they're all solid and filled. We're going to take the Smart Fill tool, set on black, and we're going to fill that in. And look, we've got a star. Now we can fill that in with black and move it up, go up to Object, Order, back a page. So now you have just black on the star itself. Now we can even go further than that. We've got that black selected. Let's get the interactive fill tool and just swipe across and then go to elliptical. You know what? It's going to be really hard to see it in this black. So I'm going to move that black out of the way. Take that, go back to the interactive fill tool, and then move this to the center. I don't know that this is going to be all that cool, but it could be. So let's look at it. Let's put that over, put this back, and make sure that black is on the back of the page. And it kind of, let me get rid of my rectangle. It kind of gives you a appearance of that star is kind of glowing, maybe. You could actually try to pick it again. And you see we have a fountain fill pick. You could go back to your interactive fill tool because that's what you have picked. And you could literally change the look and the colors. And it's going to be hard to hit that line, and you could play with it quite a bit, give it total different look. And I don't like those colors because we picked kind of the same colors as we had in the, like that yellow is not going to work because it's already yellow. So if you didn't use, and I don't really like the white, but if we went with blue, but then it's going to interfere with that blue. So you could just play around with it and get you some other colors that are lighter. Anyway, just some ideas, but that's how you put an outline around a weird shaped object. I don't care what it is. You know, you could take two rectangles, well, let's do three, and let's weld them together. You don't really have to even weld them together. But if you have that selected and you double shift on the rectangle tool, it's going to put a rectangle around the whole thing, but we don't want that. We want just that fill a different color. So I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill that shape in, and let's nudge it over twice. And now I have that shape. And if I wanted to make that outline just that, and what that actually did, it made a new object. So now I have that exact same thing. So, and with this, it's not that big a deal because I could have just filled in with the Smart Fill tool that shape. And then it would be, you know, if you were going to have something to the background, let me get that back wherever I put it. And let's say you're going to, you know, make it a different color, then you're going to fill that in with black and go to the transparency tool and put a little transparency on it. It's going to be gray, and then we're going to put the green back, and the black is actually there showing up. So it makes that green look a total different green. And then you could always, with it selected, let's go back. I've got it selected, get the transparency tool again and make it a little bit less transparent. And all you're doing is putting that green back, but it's a really light gray on top of it. So that's how you would put an outline around an object like that, or, you know, complete outline. I don't know that you could use the boundary tool. If we take this and go to Object, Group, and ungroup it, the boundary tool does pick up. So yes, it does. I've always found it's easier to do it with a Smart Fill tool because then these pieces are broken together. So you have to take them back and group them back together. And then you could make this black and move it over. And because it's the last thing we made, it's on top, Object, Order, back a page. And then I guess you could take a black fill and change the color of it a little bit. Look at that when I took away the star. Anyway, I hope that answered their question, and thank you for watching.